Well, Celeste Cortesi is ready to represent the Philippines in the upcoming Miss Universe pageant next month. The 24-year-old beauty queen is in the thick, or actually the tail ends of preparations, as she's set to leave on Friday for the United States. And of course, the pageant will be held in New Orleans, Louisiana. But before she competes for the crown and the title, Celeste will join us first here in the studio. Welcome, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, you know, it is a pleasure. You are going to be leaving on Friday, as I understand, but tomorrow is your birthday.
Yes, tomorrow is my birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
It's going to be a busy month for you as you get ready. Okay, tell me about the final preparations that are in store for you, because, you know, you were crowned in April.
Yes.
So you had such a long time to prepare. I mean, tell me about that. I mean, was it like preparations every single day, or did it only start till the tail end? Or?
Well, actually, since I was crowned, I really set my mind into wanting to bring home the crown. So I really started my preparation since day one. And I'm very lucky because I had like 7 months to prepare.
Yes.
So, you know, I can say I'm ready right now. And now we're just focusing on polishing everything, like my outfits, my gowns, my passerella, my Q&A, all of these things. But, you know, I can say I'm ready to do it.
When you say preparations, we don't really understand what it takes to be a beauty queen. What do we have to do to be a beauty queen, or to be able to take home the crown? I mean, what's your day like?
You know, it is not an easy task.
Okay.
I promise. So I wake up in the morning very early, and the first thing I want to do is my workout. So that's, you know,
so your workout is like an hour or 2 hours a day.
Yes,
done, okay.
So that's done. And then, you know, I have work, of course. I work very closely with organizations, so I have things to do. So that usually takes, you know, the whole day for you to really move from one place to another. And then at night, that's the time I do my trainings, because before going to sleep, I want to really...
what is training like? I mean, you know, I mean, you have to like walk hours. I mean, do the passerellas and all of these things. Yeah.
So we do the passerella
every day.
Yeah. Not every day, but Jonas Gafford is the one training me for the passerella. So sometimes we allocate 2-3 hours a week, or twice or 3 times a week for me to do the passerella. And then, yeah, of course, you have to train your communication skills, your Q&A. So I also have a trainer for that. And yeah, it is really taking care of you and your preparation holistically. You know, you cannot just focus on one thing. You have to be ready 100%.
I mean, a lot has happened to you. I mean, you've been in the Philippines for about 5 years or so. And then when you first joined your beauty pageant to where you are now, I mean, there is actually a big change. What would you say would be the main thing that transpired here?
Honestly, many things. Like, of course, when I came in the Philippines, it was my first time here. I didn't know how to speak English.
You speak fabulously.
Thank you. So it was really hard to adapt to the culture and, you know, the language and everything. And at the same time, I was joining a pageant. So imagine, like, I was very confused at the time. And then I just waited 4 years for me to really join Miss Universe, because I wanted to be ready. I wanted to adapt first. I wanted to learn how to speak English. I wanted to, you know, really immerse myself.
So during those 4 years, you were training and preparing yourself to join the Miss Universe pageant?
Basically, yes, because it is really a preparation. It's not just about focusing on your passerella or your Q&A. It's also, you know, your preparation has to come within yourself, the way you grow, the way you learn about things. So it has been like years of preparation.
Well, I mean, now you do it so well, effortless. I mean, you're so natural. I mean, it seems like you just woke up and, okay, I'm ready to do the pageant. Okay, you talked about being busy, you know. Of course, you do have your training, but you also have your advocacies as well. So do share that with us.
Yes, of course. I've been working very closely with Save the Children Philippines, which is an organization that focuses on eradicating hunger and malnutrition amongst children. I've been going to many remote places here in the Philippines, and that was really the highlight of my advocacy, because, you know, when you get to know the families, when you get to know the children and hear their stories, it kind of touches your heart. And that's something that I really wanted to bring in the Miss Universe stage, you know, to amplify those voices of these children is very important to me, and also to the organization. So I'm more than happy to do it. And, you know, whenever I get the chance to, I want to work with them. So I'm very, very happy.
Well,
about
they're
that.
lucky to have you, as the voice for them. Now, going back to the pageant, in previous interviews, you've always said, you've talked about your mom a lot and how much you wanted her to always be with you when you go through this. So will she be there with you?
Of course.
Yeah.
Just yesterday, we booked her ticket.
Okay. This is set.
Yes, because, my mom, she's very important to me. Unfortunately, she was not able to be in my national pageant because of work and everything. So, but for my international pageant, I really told her, like, you have to come. Like, it's gonna be such a big impact for me, and it's gonna boost my confidence when I'm on stage.
Well, okay, so focusing on the pageant, it's gonna happen January 14th,
yeah.
right? So what's the one thing that you're so excited, I'm so prepared for when it comes to the pageant?
Honestly, I'm just very excited about going into the pageant. I really want to visit New Orleans.
Okay.
I know it's a beautiful city full of culture, music. And of course, I want to meet all the candidates. We've been talking a lot through WhatsApp and, Instagram. So for me to be able to meet them and learn a lot about their cultures and their personalities, I think is going to be my takeaway from the competition.
Yeah, and lastly, before I let you go, what would you say would be your purpose? What made you decide to want to join a beauty pageant? What was it about? Was it like a childhood dream, or did you just decide, hey, I think I can do this?
There's so many things that for me really go around a purpose. There is a purpose that goes beyond myself, and that's for me, Save the Children Philippines. There is a purpose that is more about the people looking up to me, and I've always wanted to challenge this idea that a beauty queen has to be perfect. It's like she cannot make any mistakes. It's like she has to act in a certain way, she has to dress a certain way. And I wanted to go inside the competition knowing who I am, wanting to be real, authentic, and relatable. And that's the message I want to also give to other people following me. And, knowing that you can do it all. You should never be stopped or limited by other people or, what other people may think of you. Just go for it. It's your dream, it's your goal, and you can do it all.
Well, wonderful. You definitely can do it all. It's always such a joy to speak with you this morning. Best of luck to you. Of course, happy birthday once again.
Thank you.
For tomorrow, we wish you all the best. We'll be cheering loudly for you here in the Philippines.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you once again, Celeste Cortesi, joining us this morning here at New Day. Thank you.